Oh, it's about to start. You ready?
Ready.
Popcorn?
Butter.
Nachos?
Cheese.
Root beer with red licorice straw?
Right here. Maybe it's time we made our new movie.
Good idea, Scoob. But first we need a trailer. Oh, can you do the trailer guy voice?
Good evening. Welcome to another episode of the shit. No, wait. This is the movie club. Ha ha! We caught you, old man. It turns out it was the movie club. This is a horrible way to open this show. Much like this movie. This movie made me mad and I hate it. I hate it so much. There's a lot of timber. There's a lot of timber.
Timber? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I think it's just the enclosed space. But hearing it for the first time, I feel like my voice has been better than this every other time. Whatever, I don't care. We're talking about Scoob, the new animated Scooby-Doo movie that got put online, and honestly, I'm so glad it did, because if I went to see this in the theaters, I would be so mad.
Yeah, that would have been 20 minutes. That would have been a lot of gas.
Oh my God, a lot of gas.
Yeah.
Just to see.
I just want. Do you mind if I start, Trae?
You know, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. Do your thing.
All right. So I hate to be the guy who's like, oh, the pop culture references. Oh, we hate them. But so many pop culture references. Like, too many? Yes. Yes.
So the fact that you didn't even was it too many? You know, fuck y'all. Yes.
Yes. It really was like Simon Cowell being almost a main character in this movie. Like,
right.
But why though? How much money is he a producer on this?
That's a good question.
Like, is he producing this?
Usually, when there are like they probably put a little bit of money in it. I don't know. He's not officially a producer.
Okay, he's yeah.
But you know.
Okay, so unofficially produced by Simon Cowell.
Exactly.
Whose last name I'm just now hearing for the first time.
Really?
Yeah, I don't really pay attention. I just know he's Simon, the guy who hates everyone and everything.
Like, usually, whenever somebody is talking about that guy, I was about to make sure Mike was on. Because it sounds weird, man. It sounds weird. But no, whenever somebody usually says his name, I'll usually hear Simon Cowell. It's really interesting that you've ever heard his last name before.
I'll recorrect my statement. I've never cared enough or paid enough attention to it because he's Simon, the guy who I'll know by his face. And yeah, this movie wasn't great at all. No. The Scooby gang wasn't even really in this movie, and they made Blue Falcon lame. And I don't really even know Blue Falcon like that, but I know he's cooler than that. And I get that was part of the joke. But why is my question.
It seems like they turned Blue Falcon into pretty much Blue Falcon and his crew. He now has a crew played by. Okay, so we're gonna go through the cast list because the cast list is really important. For some reason, they got big names in this one. Okay, so we got the cast list here. We got Frank Welker as Scooby-Doo. We have Will Forte as Shaggy, which explains a lot about how his character's treated in this movie, because Will Forte always plays sort of an asshole, and not an asshole, but somebody people treat like an asshole. You have Mark Wahlberg as Blue Falcon. Again, explains so much. Jason Isaacs as Dick Dastardly, who's a name that this is the first time hearing, but he does. Honestly, Dick Dastardly and Muttley, my favorite characters in this whole thing. They actually felt like their characters. Yeah. And for this movie, it fit a lot of the ways. Like, it somehow in a movie so crammed full of stuff, their characters fit. Gina Rodriguez is Velma, which turned Velma into a Latina.
I'm not against it.
I dig it.
Right?
She fire.
Yeah. I mean, the one just to intersplice here. For some reason, Velma's just getting thicker over the years in her character.
Oh,
design.
yeah.
So
they know.
It doesn't matter.
They know she a baddie.
I'm good for it.
Gotta get a baddie her body, you know what I'm saying? Please excuse me.
Yikes.
What do you mean yikes? Ain't no yikes. This is proper.
You should have said zoinks. That fits better.
Anyway,
cheapers.
Zac Efron as Fred Jones.
Why?
Why not?
Like,
he's a lesser Hemsworth. Amanda Seyfried as Daphne Blake, which
she did really well.
I've heard Amanda Seyfried project anything at all. So awesome for her. Kiersey Clemens, or as people that listen to the podcast a lot probably know better, not Tessa Thompson. Yep. Not Tessa Thompson playing Dee Dee.
Okay.
Different Dee Dee. Same network. Let's see here. And Kim Jeong as Dynamut. Kim Jeong, the master. Keep doing your thing. You also good character, best character. Tracy Morgan as Captain Caveman. And Billy West as Muttley. I don't know if Billy West voiced Muttley before. It's not that hard of a voice to do. I'm not going to do it right now because then I'll fuck it up.
Yeah.
Shakis just did it.
There we go. I fucked it up for you.
I don't think he fucked it up. I think it was close enough. It's not that hard.
It was pretty decent.
Like, it's not that hard of a voice to do. Yeah. I just didn't want to do it because I didn't want to be the one to fuck it up.
You know what?
So
thanks for taking one for the team.
But no, with this whole cast
Eric
and crew.
Cowell is Ben. Who was Ben? And is Eric Cowell Simon's brother?
I guess so, because when I clicked on Eric Cowell, it went to Ben, the Simon Cowell. So he don't even have his own Wikipedia page. So yes, I would have to say probably
produced by Simon Cowell.
I'm just saying, like, it's not a conspiracy. It's just a fact. But no. So having this, like, I forgot where I was going with this, but it seems like you turn the Captain Falcon crew, I think that's where I was going, into Inspector Gadget. You know, you got the bumbling superhero. You got pretty much Dee Dee, the character Dee Dee playing Penny. If you know anything, if you don't know,
it's been forever since I've seen Inspector Gadget. It's been forever.
It's very accurate.
Everything that you've seen with Captain Falcon in this movie is Inspector Gadget, like where you have the bumbling hero with all the gadgets. He's supposed to be he's the one everybody goes, oh my God, he's so amazing. But really, it's his sidekicks that do every single thing. Even down to the dog being, you know, the brains of the operation. Like it's like you took a better thing and put it into the thing that wasn't necessary. Also, you have this ham-fisted story, right? This story is so goddamn ham. The ending part. This is where I was just like, bruh. Come on now. Was when you got to the part with the speech and everybody getting around and music spelling and it's like everybody fight. It's your fault. Oh, it's your fault. Your mama suck. Your mama suck. And
don't you point your hand at me?
Don't you point your head like stole from Into the Spider-Verse. Everybody fighting and Shaggy coming up. No, it's my fault, man. If I had not been jealous of Scooby-Doo, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? What the fuck did your relationship with Scooby-Doo had no import of him? If you were nicer to him, y'all would have still went to the Coliseum. Y'all would have still got your stuff rocked. Fake Freddy would have still ran away with the skull. I'm sorry, what does your revelation have to do at all with this situation at all? What? Shut your hippie hipster ass down somewhere. I was very upset.
No, I understand. I actually had hope for this movie. I had a genuine amount of hope that this would be just, good, good to watch, every now and again, added to my QUE of Scooby-Doo movies. Mm-hmm. And no, it's not. It's gonna go in the section of Scooby-Doo movies where I have bad copies of them. Right. So it's not gonna get put in the QUE. It's just gonna be there.
There are points where it hit with me. There are points where I laughed. Mm-hmm. The biggest laugh that I got was fucking when, and I'm sorry about my language. I've been trying to change it lately, but this movie, it's just on my nerves.
It does it to you.
But the part where they had the Scooby snack, that's why I have a Scooby snack and then Scooby ate it now. That's funny. All right, but I got an extra Scooby snack. I was like, oh, you gonna eat it again? Oh, you ate it again. Okay, there we go. That got me. You got me twice, and lucky they didn't do it third time. You got me twice. Okay, that's funny.
That was probably the best joke in the entire movie.
Every other aspect just kind of went like Captain Caveman.
Man, do we got to do this?
He didn't do the thing.
He didn't do what thing?
Well, maybe I just didn't fully pick up on it. He didn't do the entire enunciation of the voice.
Oh no, he did that. He did it in his very Tracy Morgan way. So it doesn't sound like enough. In the cartoon what we remember. Yeah. Captain Caveman.
Yeah, I didn't get that. And I'm upset. I'm hurt. I'm physically hurt about that.
You got Tracy Morgan, Captain Caveman. Bad? All right, give me my check. I'm going to talk about dick some more. what is Tracy Morgan doing here? What Captain Caveman isn't that character too? Why do they have to make him so black?
They made Captain Caveman. I don't even want to do. I can't even say that. That's just
Say
out
it.
of taste. It's out of taste.
Say it.
The nigga man. They just named
They did.
Captain Nigga Man.
They
like
did.
It's
Why? Like,
who directed this? Because you're racist.
Yikes.
It's just.
Speaking of
Zoinks.
speaking of Community, I don't know if y'all got to this episode before, the Halloween episode where everybody kind of becomes zombies.
No.
Okay, there's an episode coming up. It's gonna be real good. But
We
then
did the
Kim
first Halloween
Ji-young,
episode.
Kim Ji-young go where Albert is Batman.
Yeah.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
But but
So good.
Kim Ji-young in the second Halloween episode goes around like dressed as a character as a person and asks everybody who you think I am, and he's like, I don't know, Michelle Kwan. Ha! I'm somebody else. You've been proved racist by the racist prover. Hey, Tony Kerbal, you've been proved racist by the racist prover.
I'm just saying that Captain Caveman could have either not been in this movie or just been speaking normal and not just black.
Well, no, it's not even like okay. One, Captain Caveman as a character, and I know you're trying to do this whole, and I know Warner Bros. You're trying to do this whole like different take and spin off and all this, that, and the other. One, you made a movie that just crowded with people. This could have been a perfectly fine Scooby-Doo movie. It really could have, instead of having, a cameo here. Oh, let's make Blue Falcon do some shit. No.
Could have not done that at all.
Just please. It's crowded with bullshit. No, but Captain Caveman is a character it's just a simple character. Like literally, he's played more like Captain Falcon than Captain Falcon is in this. He's literally a dumb caveman. Instead, they have him a modern times caveman making jokes like oh, there was a nice pair of wheels.
Gets knocked into a wall.
Except where the wheels?
It's
Yeah.
That's not funny. That's just flat out factually not funny.
It really wasn't.
Like,
I'm just like, is this
real life?
this for real right now?
He's just supposed to be a superhero that goes around, knock people over, going Captain Caveman, hit him with a club. That's all. It's real simple. What I'm saying is you're taking simple shit and you're complicating it so much.
And not in a good way.
And not in a good way.
Like, just not in a good way. It's just poor depiction. I ain't grow up with Captain Caveman either. A little out of my time, I ain't really catching on the boomerang. Mm-hmm. Poor depiction. just poor depiction. Just
that's
cut
going around a lot. Like there was oh man. I don't know. I'm very disappointed. Sharon, you've been very quiet during this whole thing. What are your thoughts on all this?
So I purposefully avoided every single review and rating that could have possibly been viewed on the internet for this movie because I was already cringing at how they animated the characters because it wasn't like my vision of like the new Scoob movie from like the original poster that was put out like last year or something. We start watching it. I was immediately turned off by their new theme music. I was like, y'all took a good song and you made it trash, in my opinion. And I can't even say I'm sorry because it's just awful. Like, if they had just kept the original track, I mean, they kept some of, like, the running gags in the original, like, little montage thing. Like, why not keep the original song? Did they not have enough for the rights for that, or?
Well, I mean, they're making it like it would be there.
I'm just confused.
But that's what they're doing all through the movie. Like you see, like they're trying everything's sort of like dating itself.
Yeah,
you know, with the song choices that are really weird. Like Bombs Out of Baghdad for that one scene. Like why? That doesn't make any sense as a song choice.
Blue Falcon dabbing.
Well,
that was just cringy.
Everybody's dabbing.
It was the worst. It was the worst.
That was the worst.
Well,
we got a lot.
There was a lot of worse.
There was a lot more worse in this movie than that.
But no, like they're the little techno music that like would go underneath the tracks or whatever, and them damn robots.
They trying to get their minion money.
They really are.
Everybody is getting either minions or a baby something, and they're just like, we're just gonna do both. We're just gonna do both at the same time. We got our baby Yoda and our minions. Here you go.
Next thing you know, we're gonna see vacuum cleaner robot head.
Oh, you know, there's gonna be little plushy things on the interwebs and think, maybe it just rubbed me. Maybe I'm just old. Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm just old now.
No.
Because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it.
It's not just you.
Sense. The story beats don't flow together at all.
There's a lot of gaps.
Especially towards the end. There's just a lot of shit just kind of, like you said, it's just crammed in.
And they rushed to that finish.
Exactly.
And that's the biggest and like worst part about the entire thing of the movie. Like, I would almost wish that they would have done like a sequel and like flesh it out better than to have that rushed ending we got with this movie.
I don't know about that. I dread giving movies parts.
I mean, I do too, but I would have rather had that than that like quickly rushed, kind of like hodgepodge crap ending.
This could have been a Netflix thing.
Yeah.
Or that.
If you made a Netflix thing, this is fine. Like I said,
like a little miniseries.
This is VOD. I'm glad this is VOD.
Yeah, I would not have paid a lot of money to see this in theaters.
I really hope that this has dashed every plan that they had for making the Hanna-Barbera cinematic universe. I really do. Because if this is the level of quality we are going to perceive from having a Blue Falcon movie or Captain, God forbid, a Tracy Morgan Captain.
Man, we'll go from Mystery Island to Compton.
Yikes.
Look, Tony, we've been boys since back then, and I always knew, I was like, man, that boy Tony, he gonna grow up, he gonna do something, he gonna make it out the hood. Get your ass back in that hood.
You failed us.
You get your ass back in that hood and you learn, all right? You learn, damn it, because what you put out here is not just a travesty to Scooby-Doo fans, of which I do not count myself as.
I count myself as one.
But
same.
A travesty to film. Francis Ford Coppola is spinning in his grave. Is he dead? I don't remember. Martin Scorsese is spinning in his grave. Is he dead? I don't remember.
No, he's not.
Then he's spinning in his chair in his office that he pretty much probably has. You get an F. This gets an F. All the Fs, every single F. F-bombs. You get an F grade as a diner. If you have an elevator, that's an F on that one on the inspection. If not only do you get the American letter F, you get the Greek letter F. You get the Russian Cyrillic letter F. If there's a kanji for F, you get the kanji for F. May the Lord rebuke you, and may your soul find solace.
No.
In the
you don't get that.
It doesn't get solace.
Let me finish. Damn! Yo, worse than Tony. Let me not finish. I rebuke you, and you get an F, and you get an F you, sir. But no, you do. You get an F.
Let's keep it PG.
This F.
Because that's a joke.
I forgot about that.
That's a joke.
I forgot about that. And I choke you right now. Good. But we're supposed to be social distancing. But I thought I'd date this one while we're at it. But no, I give it an F. I don't want to see it again. I don't like it. Oh God! Somebody go next.
All right. As Denzel Crocker would say,
F.
You get an F. You get a fucking F, and that's all you deserve, and that's all I have to say.
Yeah, you get an F. Like, I can't even, as a hardcore Scooby-Doo fan that I am, there's nothing I can say that would give you any bit of, like, redemption for this. I'm really disappointed in the Scooby-Doo franchise now. Please fix it.
This is worse than Return to Zombie Island.
Oh, it's really bad.
Zombie Island.
Don't watch it.
I was like, boy, you better watch your mouth on that one.
No, they had to come back and ruin the first movie.
Don't watch it. That is my advice to you. Do not watch it.
Okay.
It is not worth any amount of time that you would spend on it.
All right. Jesus Christ. I wouldn't.
And this is below that.
I wasn't planning on it.
Yeah, this is below that.
Okay. All right. The Scooby-Doo fans out here are just wilded right now. People, I don't know what to tell you. Because there is the pandemic going on, there was no theater play for this. Count yourself very lucky. So unfortunately, we don't have the budget or response. So let's see if we can go to Rotten Tomatoes and see what all the other critics in the audience score thinks, if there is a Rotten Tomatoes for this, because I don't. I literally don't know.
I mean, it is pretty fresh. As far as like it just came out. Like that wasn't supposed to be a pun. That wasn't supposed to be a pun.
I'm trying to look at you, but I'm also trying to do this at the same time. See how my head
it wasn't yeah, I see you. It wasn't supposed to be a pun, I promise.
Oh my god. I hate you and Tony.
It wasn't supposed to.
Wow. Who do you hate more?
And the same Shakis right now because of that pun.
Shoot,
okay,
I
so
tried.
on the tomato meter, we have 55%, while an audience score gives 70%. To all my critics out there that did rate in this movie and give it a 55%, thank you for trying to save it. For the ones who did upvoted enough for it to get up to 55%, you're trash. Audience score, audiences do better. If you do better, if you want better, they'll give us better. Do better. So that's it. I'm done. I'm leaving. This is it. This is my last review. No more.
We quit.
I record the movie club. No more. That's a Spider-Man joke for all my fans out there. It's very hard to get the jokes across without a visual aid. So I'm very sorry about that. No more.
In a world destroyed by evil, discover the epic origin story of the greatest team of heroes in the history of mystery.
Thank you for listening to the podcast. Make sure that you check out the other shows that we have on the Facebook, the other main podcast that comes out every other Tuesday. Make sure you leave a like, share it with your friends and your family. Go check out our YouTube where we have content from other Production 1200 works. And make sure you follow us on the Instagram. We post sometimes there. We'll do more. We'll try. Maybe. Like us on iTunes podcast, rate and review. Give us them 5 stars. And we'll see you next time.